My name is Catherine. I'm one of 3 wildlife specialists that work with the animals you see around the habitat. In front of me are Bugsy and Virginia. This one is Bugsy, and over there on the ramp is Virginia. Virginia has been with us for about 4 years. We believe she's about 5 or 6 years old. Bugsy has been with us for about 5 months, and we believe he's about 2 or 3 years old. We do know that Bugsy is still a juvenile because he has little brown dots on the top of his head. Those disappear once he reaches maturity. These guys are with us because they were found off the coast of Southern California, tangled in fishing line. They both had injured left wings that didn't heal properly. They're now unable to fly, so they wouldn't survive in the wild. That's why they're here. California brown pelicans are protected by the government in this country, so we do have a special educational permit to have them here with us. The California brown pelican is the only species of pelican that does the aerial dive into the ocean after the You can see that big patch underneath their chin. That's what they use to scoop up the water as well as the fish.
对啊，它掉了啊，它的鱼掉了，然后你看它要去找，结果也找不到，它跑来找你玩了，你看。
We have about 25 species that belong here with us. We're also a certified backyard habitat, so we do have wild species that come and live in our habitat. You can see some wild mallards in the lower pond over there. The male is the one with the green head. These are some of the wild birds. You can also see grackles around. You see the blackbird in the ivy right there. Keep an eye out for those guys if you're eating around the habitat. They do like stealing food right from underneath your nose. We also have pigeons, sparrows, and hummingbirds. Some of our species, all of these brown ducks with the orange bills you see around us, are red-crested poachers. The slightly smaller, darker brown ones with the pointed bills are mergans or diving ducks. They're called diving ducks because, as their name implies, they dive into the water after fish. This guy with the bright red bill is one of our European shell ducks. This one is the male. The female has a lighter pink bill. The ducks with the white heads are Rajda shell ducks. Each of our species does have an educational sign around the habitat. We also have brochures in the first key sign right behind you that has all of our species listed, as well as some information about each one. That little guy hanging out by himself over there is one of our shovelers. They're called shovelers because of the shape of their bill. They use that to eat algae off of rocks. In this pond, we have some of our koi fish. In some of our larger ponds, we also have grass carp, sturgeon, and albino catfish. We have a couple hundred fish around our ponds. We have about 75 birds and about 30 turtles.
还有 30 turtle 哎，你们听到？我们只是看到了乌龟来了。你怎么看到乌龟的头跑出来了？在那里，在石头旁边。那里有一只啊，在那里啊。在那里有2只都过去吃东西了。它深色的，在石头旁边。有没有看到？在石头旁边啊。那已经很大啦，比我的手还大。
我没有看得到。
你看不到哦，你等一下看嘛。
Many of our ducks and our turtles do like wandering from pond to pond, so we do ask that as you're enjoying the habitat, you could please watch your step. We don't want any of our little critters getting stepped on. We also ask that you please don't feed them. They do have a very well-balanced diet, and we want them to stay as healthy as possible, and human food is not very good for them. We also ask that you don't smoke around the habitat. This is for the bird safety as well as the other guests. Birds' lungs are extremely sensitive to cigarette smoke, and we don't want any of them getting sick because of it. So we do ask that if you do choose to smoke, that you go over to the Flamingo fountain just across the bridge. It's far enough that it won't hit over.